Pick the wrong minute. Hold on.
You get to pick the minute.
It's not actually be on.
Hey, and there we go. I'm alive. Hopefully, anyway, at least. Joined today, an off-the-cuff little podcast here. Got Andy Haig with me again. And since the last episode, my now fiancée, Demelza, joins us as well. Yeah, a lot happened there, didn't it, between having Duffy on, yeah? And, yeah.
Yeah, he comes on and then we all go to ground for like 9 months.
Yeah.
So it's the first conspiracy theory episode, then we were killed.
The conversations you have with Duffy, it would be like being the first person that ever heard a bird talk. Imagine how fucked his head would have been for days. Imagine it.
Oh, man. I was
You're
kind of
talking to this bird on your own for a while and one day it just turns at you and it's good day. Blow someone's mind, wouldn't it?
Well, if you talk to some birds enough, they'll repeat back the words that you say to them.
My mum had a
Don't
budgie that could do that. What? A budgie. She taught this budgie to talk. And it used to, like, not as clear as a parrot.
Yeah,
But like, she taught it to do it.
That reminds me of when I was when I was living in England, we went down to the Longleat Safari Park. And when we were going through like the parrot enclosure, it's like all the little kids were out like with their schools, and the kids were like, "Hey," the parrot was shouting this to the kids like, "Hey, hey, 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 fuck off!" And then everybody laughed, and then the rest of the parrots laughed, went "ah." Like, I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" I just witnessed, and the parrots were taking the piss out of these kids, and the teachers didn't know what to say. The parrots are going, "Hey, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off." That was so fucking funny.
That's awesome. That's so good.
There used to be a crow when I was a kid that used to hang around the school that you could hand feed, and it used to come to people's houses, come up to your kitchen window and tap on it. Called Rick, if I remember correctly. It was a crow and his name was Rick, and he was famous throughout the town.
Just going to people's windows. Good morning. Morning.
We used to live on not a tower block, but a 3-story, like the bottoms were shops, and then there was three flats built on top. And he'd come up to everyone's window in this block of flats. He'd tap on the window. That was Rick. He'd be at school and he'd come up to the kids and get hand fed and stuff. He was like the local pet.
What the fuck? That's
crazy,
life in Wales is different. Like.
We're known for sheep, not our crows.
I can't believe we're talking about birds.
And this is the first topic.
Yeah.
There's one at the pet shop. He's quite cool.
Yeah. The big macaw, isn't
That's
it?
it, yeah.
Yeah.
He sits at me,
he's
talks to people as they go past.
Beautiful animal. It makes me sad though to see them there like that. You know,
Because they can't fly.
I just get really sad to see animals
just swimming in a wee tank.
getting caged up and stuff.
Yeah,
Anyway.
there's more. I'd like to see them free.
Mm.
But they clip the wings, they can't even fly. And it's kind of sad in a way, isn't it?
Sad.
You look at everything up in that bloody pet shop. It's like a mini zoo.
Yeah.
Same with zoos anyway. They should probably get abolished if you really think about it. You're just locking animals up in cages.
How long do you reckon before that happens? It's not going to be long.
Have you been to the Perth Zoo before?
It's actually really good.
Have you seen the old cage that they've got there that they used to keep a lion in?
Yeah.
It's literally like the size of this room, and an actual cage, just a cage with metal bars, and that's what they used to keep them in at the zoo. Yeah.
Even the enclosures now, like they look really pretty and stuff. It's like, but
they're so small.
That's tiny. Like you look at it,
and
a
they
giraffe,
don't change.
Like,
and they need that change in their environment, don't they? Like it needs. Yeah.
They do some cool stuff though. Like you seen the elephant paintings?
No.
They let the elephants paint and then they sell you the paintings. I'm like, that is abuse. The elephants are not getting paid.
No, exactly. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. And
I haven't seen that at the Perth Zoo.
Yeah, because I was sitting there and we went and they show you like the elephant thing where like they walk around and like they get them to play games and throw balls at them and stuff like that. Not at them. Two of them. And then, like, they show you one in the back, and she's just painting. Then she does, like, the sky blue in the ground. It's quite cool.
Yeah, there's
it looks like stuff. Yeah, they do, like, little trees and stuff, and you're like, fuck, that's cool.
They should have a paint off. What's your mate that did that painting today?
Oh, Pete.
Pete, that's it.
Yeah.
You should get him to have a paint off with the elephant.
Who's Pete?
My mate Pete, he's a quadriplegic, and he had his niece come and sleep over the other night, and they were doing some art together, and he drew this is it an anime? Is that it?
Yeah,
The type of character, anime character, like with his mouth. Did the painting with his mouth. I'll show you on Facebook later. Remind me. Yeah, friggin' amazing.
Better than I could do.
So good. Yeah.
Isn't those people that can like play guitar?
First time he's ever done it though, as well. Like he just thought,
"Fuck, I'm just going to see what I can do."
I'm just going to paint, muck around,
Picasso.
and he's painted this. Yeah, it's incredible. It's really, really fucking cool. But yeah, people that discover these weird talents that they have, like, fantastic.
Fuck, that's nuts. There was a thing on British telly, and it was like, it was a bit like actual superpowers. And I'm really going to fuck it up because the only one I can remember was like the worst one out of the whole series, and it was people who can spot fake art against real art.
Yeah.
And it's just
Wow.
there's no training for it. Just some people can do it, and some people cannot do it. And they've developed this test. And
Do you reckon it's just a guy standing there getting really lucky? All right, I got a 50-50 fucking chance at doing
every
this.
time. I would have thought
Picking the real one and the fake.
he just he goes up and he lines them in a room full of like 50 of them. They're just like, that's the real one.
No way.
Yeah,
That's
they're
crazy.
just there's no like pausing or anything. Is this real or fake? They're like fake, real, fake. They can just
Wow.
fucking do it. And this guy was like a plumber in his 50s, so chain smoking everything. Like, oh, fake, real. It was a total fine arts connoisseur.
That's incredible.
And there's no training for it apparently. There's loads of them as well. And one was the guy that can like he can survive in like sub-zero temperatures for like a really long time. Like you're supposed to get hypothermia after like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. He can do it for like 6 hours or like a day. Just sits in fucking ice cold water, and we're like, all science says he should die, but he just slows his heart rate down and everything. And they put like monitors and everything on him to study him. And he does it all by the power. You see his brain shuts down and everything. Then he brings himself back up and back out of it, and he's fine.
Wow.
It's fucking nuts. People can do some crazy shit.
Yeah.
David Blaine was on Rogan's podcast.
Oh yeah. I heard
holding his breath for like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Is it 8 to 10 minutes? Or he's aiming for 10?
I heard the frog thing, and that was hard to listen to.
Yeah.
Swallowing all the water.
The whole podcast was quite hard to listen to. That one.
His mind goes different.
Yeah.
It was
dark in there, I think. Yeah. He's an interesting man. No, he's been around for years. I remember watching him in the UK.
I remember
when he first started doing the card tricks. He's the one that used to throw the cards, and then the card would be the opposite side of
the
the glass.
levitating thing I could remember, because everybody at school used to try and remember to do it, and I'm just like, you're just raising one foot, I can see it. Like when David Blaine does it, it looks like he flies.
And then he throws up.
Yeah.
Because of the effort.
Aye.
Who was it? One of them. Dynamo, was it?
Yeah, Dynamo.
Walk on water.
Walked on water.
Yeah.
Walked across the Thames and everything like that.
There's people trying to debunk that, but...
Well, there was another magician that was famous for doing it, and it was literally just glass pillars in the water that they'd placed like the night before, and then
really?
they just walked across.
Yeah. It's just
Sorry if I
all
ruined
there
the magic there, Greg.
He's like, damn.
all these years, I thought you did it.
And Santa Claus isn't real, by the way.
What?
You chuck us out a beer, pal.
Oh, beer. I forgot we had them down there.
You got a bottle of Gone West. It's sitting there.
Ooh.
Mel's?
I'm fine, thanks.
You've already got one.
I've already started. I'm well ahead of you guys.
Well. Cheers.
Cheers.
So originally tonight, I was supposed to have had George come on the podcast, but unfortunately he had to pull out. So Andy and myself and Demelza decided stuff that we'll just jump on. So there's not going to be any topics. I think we're just going to wing this as we go and see what comes up.
This is what happens when we're alone in a room.
Yeah,
together.
this is it. And we're not even in lockdown.
Yeah, okay. Fuck, we live in such a bubble, eh? Holy shit.
Really
my
do.
mum and stuff, they're just going back to pubs now and everything. I'm like, fucking hell. And that boy at work got sent the picture of Melbourne, and there's just a dog sleeping in like the middle of the fucking motorway. And, like the city centre. It looks like a total fucking apocalyptic picture. It's really, really weird to see. And we're like, man, we're out here like drinking beers. I forget about COVID some days, honestly.
Yeah. I know you do. I do as well. I would think about it at least once a day. at some point,
Yeah, you
something
see
about
something-
it. But
yeah, there'll be
you
like
know,
the hand washing sign will be
Yeah.
up somewhere in that.
but I am aware every day how bloody grateful I am.
Yeah, we can do all this.
Yeah, so grateful.
Ryan Mitchum, is a boxer from over east. He was driving across. I think he's going down to Sydney. It was on his little story on Facebook,
Mm.
and he went through the border. He had his paperwork. The first cop pulled him over, and he's talking about it on his little thing. And he goes, the second cop looked at his paperwork and said, "Oh, yeah, that's all good." And he said, "Oh, no, I'm not stopping in the next state. I'm going straight through that as well." He's like, "Yeah, fine, off you go." He said the cops didn't have masks. They didn't have gloves. They didn't check his ID to the paperwork to see if it was him.
They just
Yeah,
whatever, and you go.
Gone. Yeah, straight through.
Yeah.
He kind of outed them on Facebook when he did that. See how you get on.
Where was he
see
going
see how
from?
you get on to the next checkpoint.
Yeah.
Melbourne.
Oh yeah.
So Melbourne down to Sydney.
Mm.
He's moving. He bought a house and gone. There's a lot of people wanting to move out.
Out the cities, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently that's happening quite like all over the world. It's not just Melbourne.
Yeah, they're worried about New York, like the middle of New York's like just not
That
gonna.
country's going to be in
ever.
trouble. Like,
Yeah.
this is going to be this is a big game changer. The impact. I was thinking about it the other day, and I was just like, I've actually accepted it now. Like this is life. For a while, I was kind of like, eventually it's going to go back to normal, and I'm like, it's just going to. I think 6-8 months. What are we at? 6 months now since it kicked off.
Probably for us, yeah.
Yeah, I think I've just.
Because it was in January. It was still.
Yeah,
on.
I was
Still
just
in Wuhan.
when I hit the 6 month mark, I've just gone. This is life now. Do we have to? This is what the existence is going to be.
Yeah.
Fucking the social distancing, the fucking flights being, but you're going to be stuck where you are for a while. This is it.
Yeah.
The UK looks like it's going on a second lockdown. They're saying.
Yeah. Yep.
So that does that say then
Aberdeen's been shut down twice. Aberdeen, they keep opening the city, and then it starts again, and then Aberdeen gets locked down. Every city in the UK is doing the same thing. They hit like a certain, I think it's an R number or something, and then that's it, fucking lockdown. So they're opening and closing them a lot.
I think the UK is up to 4,000 a day again. So does that say that the social distancing and the masks don't work then? Because that's what they've been doing hard.
How hard though? Like, I mean, how do you do that in a city successfully? If it's airborne, really, people living on top of each other, breathing in the same air in the same buildings.
Yep.
How do you contain that? If it's passed that way, I mean, some of it's hands and stuff. Some of it's, your breath.
Yeah, that's right. And keeping people locked in a place like that. Yeah, it's
until
just
eventually you'll lose your mind, but like it's not.
they are. They're gonna go crazy. Hence, like the caged animals at the zoo we were talking about before. It's like,
People are going to want retribution for
yeah.
losing their jobs and livelihoods have gone down the drain. And people are going to get angry.
they already are.
Oh, they are, yeah.
Not as angry as they are
We
in
stopped
America.
doing payments. Is it 25th?
Yeah.
Australia,
Yeah.
stops giving what's the COVID relief thing we've got over here?
Is that all of Australia or just WA?
I'm not sure. I heard it on the radio today.
Because there's
I
still
thought it was
people over
Australia.
east that are
the job-
no, Victoria's. I think it's like Victoria's excluded. I think Victoria's excluded.
Jeez.
Might be WA then. It's be WA.
Job seeker.
Job seeker.
Yeah.
Job seeker. Yeah.
Tassie was saying they're going to open their borders.
I know. I saw
hopefully.
that. Yeah.
Just to other
I
states
did
that are
see
clear.
that.
So it's not to
So
everyone.
there will be one direct flight from Perth to Tassie finally.
Well, they did have them. They started direct flights last year, I think. We got one when we went to Tassie last year. And, they were only they weren't very regular, but they already started them. So it'll be good to keep them going. I think maybe, I don't know, what do you reckon is going to happen with the airlines? Would they be desperate enough to get people that they would do?
Remember that?
Something like that?
Ticket I bought to go to Japan this year. I got the credit. That company went to the wall. I got an email the other day. That's it. They're in receivership. So my money's gone.
No.
I don't know if it's gone. Apparently, you can get it back through credit cards and stuff. So I'm going to need to phone up. I put the email in. I returned the email saying I want my money back. But you just get basically put on a waiting list. And then if you've got enough money when they sell all the assets to pay you back. Yeah. It's happening to a lot of people though.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking for a video. There's a guy from Perth that I ended up somehow bumping into on Facebook. Let me see if I got him here. And I'll find him in a second. There's still these videos, and there's this guy hitting bongs. and he hits 6 bongs in 60 seconds and films himself. Right? And there's no offense when I say this, but he's just thin lad, and you look at him and you think, what the fuck is he doing here? And he's got 6 bongs lined up in front of him. And then he speaks, and he speaks so well. It just doesn't suit how he looks with all these things lined up when it's just a picture of him.
It just
It doesn't suit how he looks.
yeah, I was gonna. What is it?
I'll have to show you. I'm going to have to show you, but I'll have to find it, so give me a second. But the point of the story is, I said, I got to speak to this guy. So I've asked him if he'd come on the podcast. And
Rip 6 bongs and do a podcast?
Yeah, pretty much. And he said yes. So I was going to schedule it in. Turns out he's stuck due to COVID. He's stuck in the US.
Oh, shit.
In LA, where it's all legal.
Oh, what a shame.
He's up to 10,000. He's up,
fucking cunt.
this guy's now up to 10,000 subscribers. And he's now working his way around LA, hitting every bong.
COVID's been good to him.
Yeah.
I got to find you a video of this guy.
You got to find the silver lining sometimes.
I'm just living
in
my
a
best
situation.
life.
Yeah, he's absolutely hilarious.
He's not even
Yeah,
trying to
so
get
I
back
wonder
into
how
bed.
long. Yeah.
So Mark McGowan's like, well, you got to quarantine. Nah, it's okay. Come back later,
I don't
man.
need to come back. I'll wait. I'm
Yeah.
fine.
There's other people in greater need than me in front of the line.
Give me 6. Yeah, there he is. 6 cones in 60 seconds.
What the fuck is this?
No, I don't know if you can hear this at all. I don't know if you do. I'll have to find a way.
You're not just going to play a video,
No,
are
no,
you?
No. I shouldn't.
My name is Yay Fucking One.
I'll have to turn the volume down. Yeah, hold on.
What accent is that?
All right.
I can't play it over here because we'll get kicked off YouTube if we.
Why are you playing it then?
I wanted to show you what
What he sounds
right.
like.
If anyone that is listening that wants to see what we're seeing, then if you tap into YouTube 6 bongs in 60 seconds, you'll hear something like this. Let's get forward to where I'm doing.
That's the
it.
weirdest
forward.
accent.
Yeah, let's get forward. Just want to show you him do it.
Oh, that's it.
Here he goes. Watch him go. Watch him go.
Holy shit.
Look at this.
Look at that fucking... He is struggling.
Oh my God. How has he not passed out already? Jesus.
Look at him.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's hilarious.
Oh God.
Oh. Oh
Look at him.
dear.
What the fuck?
All right. So is he
Yeah,
going to
alright,
come
so
on
that-
when he
Anyway,
gets
yes,
back?
yes. Sorry for the silence. He is. Yep, he's going to come on when he comes back. I'm not going to do that with him, but
Fucking
it's going to be intriguing to talk to this
How did you
guy.
get to the end?
And there's a reason I'm getting him on for another conversation. I was told you about it before, because I watched one of his videos and he put the link up for the CBD clinic in Perth, which has kicked that ball off. So I got to get him off, get him on that. Not get him off. I got to get him on the podcast for that notion, really. So, if anyone that listens can remember that we did a comedy show.
Yeah.
Since then, Andy has done another 5 minutes twice.
Yeah.
Two more?
done a couple
So
more.
another 2 more, and now he's about to host a whole comedy night.
I'm real confident.
It's going to be a lot harder than he thinks.
Yeah.
But tell us a bit about it.
All right, so it's based around George, who was supposed to be on tonight. I mean, we were probably going to mention it when George was on. Has EP7 life coaching, and a bunch of the people who are sort of involved in that, looking for like different challenges for themselves and ways to push themselves, are going to get on board and stand up and try and deliver stand-up comedy. A lot of them were struggling with like public speaking and stuff like that. So this is like trying to push them over the edge. And so we're going to run a few like, not fucking lessons, like I know what I'm talking about, but you know, when we sit down and we write material, and I was like, oh, this is going to be this is going to be tense because they come back after like 2 of these sessions. They're going to do their first ones, and they're just killers. Every single one of them, I'm like, fucking damn. I was hoping I was getting, like, if I get 2 of them that are good, I'll be happy. They're fucking all good. I'm like, yes, this is amazing.
That's awesome.
I was just
That's
sitting
so
there like,
good.
this is going to be good. Like, even George, he's a funny one because he just,
So
like-
is he going to do it as
yeah,
well?
George is going to do it as
That's
well.
awesome.
But because he's done like 20 years of therapy, he does these jokes, and the build up are all about like essentially stuff he's seen in therapy. And I'm just like, George, too real, man, too real. You're going to break up relationships. He does a whole bit where he's like arguing like with how your subconscious mind plays tricks on you to put you in toxic relationships. I'm like, people are bringing their partner. Do not make a fucking joke.
Yeah, everyone's
you're
going to
wake
leave
some people
there,
up.
like,
And then,
yeah.
like, I want this to be a happy thing.
That's
Smiles,
so
George.
funny.
I can imagine George being good.
Oh, he's just deep, man. He's, how he what the stuff that comes
Very
out
clever
of his
with
head.
words.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's amazing. Stuff that comes out of his mind. Yeah, so that's going to be on the 8th of October in Northbridge, Rose to O'Grady's, if anybody wants to tag along.
I'll be
Irish
there.
6:30.
I'll definitely be there.
Yep. And we haven't decided yet, but we're going to give it to all the proceeds after we've paid the lighting and the sound people are going to go to a charity. It's going to be for mental health. We just haven't decided.
Yeah,
Right.
that's awesome.
But one of the ones that we were looking at, because we were having a discussion earlier last year about like the homeless epidemic in Perth and like the drugs, like that fucking did not realise how bad meth was around here.
Terrible.
There's a
Mandara, it was on the news the other day for being
Yeah.
meth
the
capital.
highest
It's so
death
bad
rate
down
from
there.
overdoses
Fucking
in
horrendous.
Australia.
That's fucking horrendous. Right on our fucking doorstep, and you don't even fucking think about it.
Yeah.
And so there's a place up in the Swan River, and I've forgotten its name. It's on my phone somewhere. And a guy who owns like a large property, he started a recovery centre for like all these people, and he's like, it's just
Oh, wow.
a thing where like they all go up and like the homeless people, and they build them back up in a group, and they sort of like then they all just sort of go out and start getting back into the
Oh,
world. But
wow.
it's meant to like they all. We're all in the same place, and they all fucking
Yeah.
really support each other. And apparently, they've got
What a
this huge
great
fucking I
idea.
thought that, and they do it for everything. Like men, it's a men's shelter, a women's shelter, and they
That's
do all that stuff for drug
fantastic. That's
rehabilitation.
so
I'm like,
great.
yeah, it looked really fucking good. There hasn't been one that's
Wow.
topped that yet. I've had a look at a few others, but I don't want to go like beyond blue. Can you one of the big faceless corporate
the big
ones?
ones.
I kind of want
Yeah.
something that's kind
Yeah.
of local, and he's
Yeah.
making a real impact around here.
Yeah.
And,
Definitely.
I think
yeah.
that's the one we'll go for.
Yeah, for sure.
That's going to be good.
I
Well,
think.
you've said it now, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
looks like you're in for a winner. If I change my mind now, I'm going to be such a decade.
No, I think you should, because like how many people know about Beyond Blue and all them places
you never
already
hear about the
compared
ones,
to
like, people who
yeah.
actually like live 20 minutes down the road and they're doing this amazing stuff off their own back. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, that
Nice
is
to
really
people like that
good.
floating
That's
around.
awesome.
All the doom and gloom in the world, and there's so much fucking really nice stuff, and it's just in your backyard. You just need to go out and look for it.
Yeah.
what doom and gloom.
Take the headphones off, mate, and just go outside. You'll be fucking crying in 5 minutes.
Jesus. Our reality was taken away from us overnight, wasn't it?
Yeah, kind of still is.
Yeah, isn't it?
Kind of still is.
It's easy for us to forget that there's so many that are still going through it.
I know.
Because ours was just a short, sharp, like, what was it, 4 weeks?
That's
Yeah,
not
but-
that's the other thing. Like, when does it?
Yeah.
When does it stop?
Yeah.
Never.
That's right.
Never.
It'll never stop now.
Yeah.
No.
You know how you were saying that you've accepted that like this is the way that life is now, kind
Yeah.
of? Yeah. I
Yeah.
just keep feeling like, yeah, it is like that in the fact that this is not going to go away.
Yeah.
Like it's just going to be around. People are going to be getting coronavirus
Yeah.
forever now. Like it's
Well,
never going to be eradicated,
We,
ever.
we can't say we don't know that. But even
I
if,
believe that it
Oh,
will.
I'm thinking that too.
even
Yeah.
if
Because it's already changed once. It's already mutated to another virus already once, at
Has it?
least that I know of. Yeah, it happened in India apparently.
Oh, that's right. The strains.
Yeah,
there's two different
yeah, the
strains
strain of it.
That's what they're trying to stop.
It mutated already once. Yeah. So
but even if it went, we'll still be affected by it because we'll still have to have digital passports, for example, proof of
Yeah,
yeah.
vaccine.
seen all that,
So
yeah.
we're always going to be affected by it,
yeah,
whether it's around or not.
yeah,
So get used to that idea.
I know,
Yeah.
that's
Where
another
they're going to
one.
be swiping you in and out
Yeah.
of shops like they're doing it to
indirectly
Danny.
sort
They're
of.
They're doing
Yeah.
it to Danny already.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
hell, man.
Yeah, she was
Nels'
telling me,
mate,
my
yeah.
friend the other day who lives in Singapore, was talking to her on the phone when we were in Coral Bay. And she was telling me that they have to have, it's like a COVID app that they have where they have to log in every time they walk into a shop. Any shop, even to go down to the beach, you have to log in on your way down on this app. And then when you leave, you have to log out. So you're getting like
24 hours.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to tell them where you are.
Mm,
So it
yeah.
doesn't just track you, you have to tell them.
You have to log in on this
What
app.
happens if you don't log in?
I didn't actually
can't get
ask
in.
her, but I'm assuming you can't get in there. You're not able to access
Who
these
stop
places.
you getting to the beach? That is a long line of
Beach,
security
I'm
guards.
sure, but yeah.
Oh, like
I-
shops and stuff. that they
I
would
don't
do.
know how it works. I didn't ask
There
that
was
bit, but I'll find
a
out.
leaked document that came out the other day, and I don't know how real it is.
As soon as it's
A
on the
leaked
internet,
document.
Yeah.
assume nothing.
Now,
For-
there was a lot
Where
of
did you
references
hear
on
this
it.
information?
Oh, you gotta say it's YouTube, isn't it? But
You've been down a rabbit hole.
I
Boy.
did, yeah, we've done a
You've been
rabbit
down a rabbit
and you're
hole.
about to get dragged down it.
God help me.
The leaked document was a conversation at government level asking how they're going to get the population on side for digital passports and mandatory vaccines. If you can't get into shops, you won't be able to get on public transport if you haven't had your vaccine, and so on. That's all lodged into your digital passport.
You shared this on
Yeah.
Facebook, I think, didn't
Yeah, so
you?
you go on my Facebook, you probably find it. But yeah, you won't have an actual passport, as you say. It's all a digital on your phone or in a chip or whatever it is they end up doing.
That'll be
And
awful.
it's been spoken about for a long time. You can see it going that way.
Mm.
100%.
Like we sit here and think like you're not in some kind of weird semi-totalitarian state, and you kind of are.
Yeah.
You know, like if you were imagine you don't live here, maybe like imagine you're living in China and looking at the other countries, and this is the stuff that's getting out. It's like they're fucking tracking their people, man. Look how bad they are over there.
Yeah.
Fucking weird.
Well, they're doing it. We're the same. Imagine the shoes were on the other foot sometimes, right? And you had a president of another country who bombed your country every day for 8 years, and then his country gave him a Nobel Peace Prize. You'd look at that and you'd go, fuck, they're crazy. If it was Kim Jong-un doing that, and all North Korea were hailing him for doing it, you'd be like, oh man, that's
a fucking good point.
that's Hitler style.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly what the US have done or did to
Yeah.
Obama.
True.
Obama.
Yeah, he dropped
Yeah.
more bombs than any other president.
Yeah.
More drones. Was it drone strikes or bombs?
Drone strikes mostly, wouldn't it? But yeah. And he gets a Nobel Peace Prize. Think about that.
Yeah.
I wonder what other countries think about that from the outside. That
And this is going to end up down a rabbit hole.
no, I'm not going to go down there. I'm just scratching around.
You're just scratching around. You're always scratching around where you shouldn't be.
What does that mean? You gotta reword that. No, but there's a lot of rabbit holes at the minute.
I just turn. It's not healthy anymore. I turn it off.
Yeah.
I
It's
turn it
really
off.
not
I'm on
healthy, is
Facebook,
it?
I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about the news. I just turn it the fuck off. It's just
Yeah.
it's lies and poison.
How bad
All
is
it is.
so much of I was on a member on the Secret Harbour residents
Yeah,
of
Bonnie.
Secret. Oh, I can't do
Oh,
it
sorry,
anymore.
Secret
I
Harbour
couldn't do it
Residents.
anymore. It's terrible. It's so bad. It's so bad. Are you on there?
Not anymore. No, same thing. I was just like, this is just people complaining.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There was a
And
couple
you-
of them that were really nice when it started.
I know some things are maybe nice
Like
and
when
helpful.
That wee girl was
but-
selling lemonade. at the
Yeah,
start,
that was
just- I
really
like, that's cute as
beautiful.
fuck.
There are people that actually put some nice shit on there, and it's actually makes you go, oh, you know, there's decent people around still. It's really great. But this woman posted a photo of dog shit on her lawn, saying that she watched the woman stand there with her dog. No, the post was something like, to the woman that just let your dog poo all over my front lawn and then just walked
Ran down
away
the way.
without picking it off, you know, screw you, I hope, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know, just bitched about it.
Yeah. And then
But-
the comments that came in.
But the
Just everybody
the
rip a pile
well,
on. It's
kind
just
of,
the
yeah.
worst nature of people,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's
Yeah.
not
No,
just
no,
the-
no, no, no. Hold on a moment. The whole point is that she was sitting in her house watching a woman with her dog standing on the front lawn doing a shit,
Why wouldn't you just go out
but
and go,
decided not to go out and
yeah.
say anything to her. Instead, I'll wait till she leaves. Now I'm going to go out and take a photo of the shit. I'm going to go back inside and I'm going to put it on the Secret Harbour residence page. and bitch about the woman that just let her dog do the shit on my lawn. Like this is how I'm going to solve this problem, because this woman's going to go home and she's going to get on Facebook and she's going to see the picture of the dog shit, and she's going to feel so terrible that she's going to drive all the way back and pick it up, and then everything will be right with the world.
That we are
Like,
already
really?
digitalized.
Yeah, we're dobbing on each other on the
The
online.
reality of what was happening to her was not in a realm of emotion to go out and approach that woman.
Yeah.
That she then had to
So
take
I
a strong
commented
image
on
of
there.
that moment.
I
and then-
commented on there, and I said, but I did. I said, if you saw the woman letting her dog shit on your lawn, why didn't you go out and ask her to pick it up? But then someone else came back and commented and said she was clearly too afraid that the person would get angry and possibly aggressive towards her or something. So that's why she didn't go out there.
So I wrote.
So I wrote. So it's better to hide inside your house and watch someone let their dog shit on your lawn because you're too scared to go out and confront them about it. Where's the logic?
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
And people were just saying, oh, you like, why would you go out and confront someone if they're going to get angry at you? You know, I'd rather avoid the aggression. But for people are just assuming straight off the bat that everyone's a cunt.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? Aren't they?
Drop the C-bomb.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Have you not ever heard it before? Whoa.
Nobody's dropped the C-bomb on you before.
Oh,
Yes,
well,
they
I
have.
just did.
Smash. Go.
But it's true though, isn't it?
Yeah, nobody wants
People
to
are
get
just,
doing it.
no one
Everybody's
assumes,
too
oh,
anxious.
I'm just going to go out and say, you know, can you pick up the dog shit, please? Like, she's straight away
Yeah, if you saw
assuming
it, you'd
that
be
that
like, well, yeah,
person
right.
is going to turn around and
But
get
I feel
aggressive
that
at her. People are just so frightened of,
Yeah.
Everything.
Well, that's the
because they don't know how to
how to what?
interact with other people face to face. And they're scared of face-to-face interaction. It's easier to be a keyboard warrior when there's no consequence to the things that you say. And there's no consequence. Do you know what I mean? So they
But the
don't
other
know
side
how
to
to
it
deal with that.
Is the woman whose dog crapped on her lawn, reads that post, gets super offended, but she knows where the other woman lives. So I wrote that. So if you're scared, you should be really scared now.
Yes, but that woman you were referring to wasn't the woman that
No,
This
actually
is
I
also
had
used
the
to
house.
getting sucked
Yeah.
into bullshit on Facebook.
I know,
Just
yeah.
walk the fuck away.
That's right. And that's what made me go, why am I
You
talking
were just being a
about someone else's dog shit? I need to get off this page.
As
I hate
it
this
sucked
page.
you in as well.
Yeah,
Like
it's
how
so
how
bad.
Hornet's
that
nest.
was. Yeah, that's the whole point. That's what it's trying
And that's
to
that
do.
same day that we both deleted it simultaneously.
Was it?
And I came home and I went, I deleted that stupid page. She went, oh, I did as well.
No, I said to you. I deleted the page.
And then I said, oh, I did as well. But, yeah. There
Yeah.
you go.
It's terrible. It's such a, like, just wastes your life.
Everything is
Getting
like-
sucked into other people's bullshit that you don't even know.
Oh.
And
Have you watched that
you know,
social media documentary
so
yet
bad.
on Netflix?
No.
Oh, it's fucking good. It's literally about this, what we had to describe it.
Mm.
Like, that is like, the thing is that we're talking about how AI is going to basically fuck us over and everybody thinks it's the Terminator, and it's like, it's not. It's simple algorithms. All Facebook, YouTube, Google algorithms do, and nobody knows how they do it really. All it is it get more views. That's the goal.
Yeah.
And then it builds these little things that try every possible combination, and then they figure out what works. And somehow, after millions and millions and millions of turns, it gets really accurate at predicting what people
Yeah.
who watch this video are going to like with the next video, or
Yeah.
what content they like.
Yeah.
It's at the stage now where these things now bring out basically our worst traits,
Mm.
because we're more drawn to things that we're afraid of, or we're angry or outraged. That draws us out more than like love does. So it's designed to
Wow.
make you outraged. And everybody's Facebook, but if I pick up your Facebook feed, it's going to look totally different from mine. And if I pick up your news feed, it's going to look different from mine. The information I get from Facebook will be different than what you get. Will be different from what you get. Like, if I get more outraged at people who post dog shit pictures, I'll get lots of the dog shit stuff. If you get more outraged at people who don't confront people, that's what you get. Like, it's how it's hardwired. It's individually
Yeah.
hardwired against every single unique one of us.
Yep.
And That's the fucking monstrosity that's in your pocket. So I'm like, fucking nut.
After what you told me about that app, I've
Which one?
stopped wearing my Garmin watch
What?
because I'm
Why?
not because it tracks, monitors
every
yeah.
single thing you're doing.
Your Garmin?
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
That's why you bought it, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but I know what you were talking about.
Yeah.
We can't talk about it.
Okay.
because-
Why?
Oh, yeah.
It's
I'll have to tell you.
secret.
I'll have to tell you later, man.
later.
Trust me, we have to tell you later.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
Cliffhanger. Dun, dun,
We'll tell you
Till
later.
next time.
Yeah. You love it, man. It's Black Mirror as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one. Jaden Work was telling me about it. And he's been putting it on for me and Mark during our lunch breaks.
He's been putting
Oh,
what
gee,
on
love-
for you and Mark
love-
during your lunch
Love,
break?
Death, Robots.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. That's
Have you?
fucking weird.
Oh,
It's weird.
that's mental.
That's written by gamers.
Is this a Black Mirror
by
episode?
game.
Oh, a
No, it's
game.
just like
Just
no, no,
cartoons,
no.
like
It's
these
What?
little short.
little short cartoony type things.
Everyone's different.
15 minutes, but they're mind blowers. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, I thought the first two were really good, and then it was just like, oh, these are weird now.
Some of them are. The one with the monster, and the she controls the monster with her
Oh,
mind,
yeah,
and
yeah,
they
yeah,
fight.
Yeah.
But the monster in the end, it consumes her. And it's a
yeah.
weird.
Some of them are just
Civilizations inside your freezer.
Yeah.
Hey, I imagine stuff like that
Listen, we're gonna-
sometimes. Well,
We're
like
gonna we'll watch one. We'll watch one after this.
you got to tap into your like imagination sometimes.
God, these
You
people
do.
do. These
Makes
people
you-
are on
it's good.
something.
It's good for your
They're not
creativity.
coming up with that straight.
Well, look,
This is it's crazy.
did you just listen to what's his name? That Post Malone's thing where
I found that really hard to listen to
Yeah,
because of the way
But
that
did
he
you hear
talks.
I know, but just the bit at the start, he's
Yeah.
like, I've been drinking for 3 days.
Yeah.
I ain't slept. I'm taking mushrooms. You're like, that's why that guy's writing music like that. He is fucked all the time.
They reckon that all geniuses like
Yeah.
that are tapped in the
Yeah,
head.
they're tapped as fuck.
Comics, a lot of comics are depressed.
Yep.
They're like,
He's got no grip on
weird.
reality. He's just fucking full throat. He would be a nightmare to hang about with.
Yeah.
Like he's that friend that you've got. You're like, I just had to let him go because he started taking meth and driving his car everywhere. I can do music.
Peter Kay. Have you?
He's good, Peter Kay.
Oh yeah, he's the one that does the misheard song
Yeah.
lyrics.
Yeah.
one.
Mark put
Yeah.
a video on of him today doing some of his stand up. He is so funny.
Yes.
I
One-liners.
Yeah, and he was so good at acting out a scene on his own.
Yeah,
A lot of his stage show, he's acting out
yeah.
full on scenes. He's on
Yeah.
the floor rolling around.
Yeah.
He's like hilarious guy. He used to do Max and Paddy as well, didn't he?
Yeah, I love that.
I don't hear anything of him
Was it
anymore.
Phoenix? No, he was in
Phoenix,
Nights,
yeah, it was
wasn't he?
Phoenix Nights was one of them, and I
yeah.
can't remember what the other one was. But yeah, absolutely hilarious. Anyway, guys, at least hopefully that was something positive.
Yep.
For a Saturday night. We didn't go too far down the rabbit hole and make it too depressing. Anyway, guys, thanks for doing that. It's been a while. Nice to have another one.
We'll get a
And,
few more lines up.
Yeah,
Few more
yeah.
lined up
I put it
coming.
out. I
Good
did
ones
put it
coming
out,
soon.
and I got 20 odd plus lined up at the minute, so we're good. So until next time.
Hopefully they're a lot more interesting than this one was. I feel like we just talked.
We literally did. Yeah. So we're